All right. Good sort of morning. We got about half an hour left for me at least. And today is going to be a little bit of a shorter stream because I've got some stuff I need to do downtown, and hopefully my bike will be out of the shop. And then I'll be able to do a quick test ride over to the new work location. But all of that is you probably don't care about that. We're here to continue sort of programming this Laravel Twitter clone that has no styling and is very basic. But it allows us to sort of explore Laravel, see how things are going. And I had I was watching through some Laracasts this weekend, and I realized that when we come to see the comments on a tweet, we're going to do things slightly differently with the database side of things than we did in the Reddit one. So I'm looking forward to that. But until then, what we have since last time is we're able to log in, log out, register our account, and then when we're registered, we can write a tweet within shows down here. But I realized that, we want to reverse this. So the most recent tweets are at the top, since right now the new tweet is at the bottom. So I wanted to go and take a look at the documentation for how to order things when we're doing some is it Laravel documentation when we order things. So database query builder. We want to just reverse the order that it comes back in, ordering. The order by method allows you to sort the results of the query by a given column. So the ID is fine here because that's the order it came by. So order by name description. I could probably also use an array when doing that because that's like the pattern that we've seen so far. So where is this going to be? This is going to be in the tweets controller. We get all of these. Here's the tweets. We select them, and then we're going to want to order by. I guess we could just do the same thing that they have here. Okay, so order by, I guess, ID. Let's try, I can never remember if I want descending or ascending, and I just sort of try it randomly until it works the way I want it to. So I've hit refresh. Hey, here's the new tweet. So that works just fine. But you know what? ID is probably not correct because if we change things around, I bet that there's, let's go to the migrations, create tweets. It's the timestamps, but I don't remember what, I think it's like created at, but we have to go and take a look at what that is. We can do that with Tinker. So let's, and Chantilly, good morning. Welcome to the stream. Let's see, PHP artisan Tinker. Wandable, thank you very much for the raid. And welcome everybody. We just started out today, so unlike the usual raids, we're not about to end. We are going through and sort of finishing out what we were doing last time, which was Friday, and that means, well, we're getting this to see the tweets in order, most recent first, and then we'll be working on comments next. So we wanted to see what these, like the ascending and everything. So I think it's going to be app tweet all. It's double colon. Is it tweets? Is it tweets? There it is. Okay, created at. That's what I want. Created at. So instead of ID, we're going to do created at, save, hit refresh, and we still have this new tweet. Some of these kind of changed order, and I'm guessing that's because when we seeded the database, it sort of didn't come in an exact order that we expected it to. So let's, we can mark this off as done. And close all these windows, close you down there, and we'll put this on up. So tweets are displayed in reverse order. Okay, so what's next? As a visitor, I want to see comments on a tweet. Okay, so we don't have any comments right now. I guess what we want to do is we want to be able to click on the tweet. It'll take us to a single tweet page, and then all the comments for it will be down below. Probably also in reverse order, because it's kind of like what it would feel like. Which that means we need to, well, add a comment to it. We need to figure out what it's going to look like first. So my guess is that we're going to need an entire comment. Well, I guess that's a good question. Do I want to have it in line here where I don't have to click on it and I go to like the tweet itself and then just like tabbed in and then down? I'm thinking that actually clicking on it might be best. So we can have a link to go to the comments for the tweet. That will bring us to a comment. Okay, so let's create the things. So what would this? PHP artisan help make model. So we can create a migration, a factory, and a resource controller for the comments, which I think might actually be the best idea here, because then we can say, okay, like just we go to a single one, it's going to show the page for it. We're going to have a form for the comment for that. I think that'll be good. So we'll just do everything. So, or would that be in a, you know what, that might be in a single tweet. We have all the comment stuff. So I don't need a resource controller set up for us. And I don't know if I need to create a bunch of a factory for it either. So let's just do a migration. We'll do a resource controller when we, individually, and I won't have all the pre-made stuff for us. So to begin, we'll do PHP artisan make migration create, and what am I calling this? It's a comment. And something I realized is that it's usually a really good idea to make these plural, because when they're plural, it actually kind of relies upon it being plural. It assumes that. So I think I'm gonna have to rename this file. So let's do that really quickly. So cd database migrations. Let's move which one? It's gonna be this comment to the exact same thing, but I'm gonna make it comments. Here's the create comments, and then here we're gonna change this to just create comments, just to make it a little bit more consistent with what I want. All right, what does a comment have? We need to know who made the comment. So that's an ID, a user ID. We're going to need to do the entire foreign thing too. Okay, so foreign, this is going to be users. Oh, wait. It's user ID. References users. On delete cascade. I think this is the right way to do it. What letters? Welcome to the stream. You're too lazy to rename files in Laravel. You just delete it and rerun the command with the corrected name. It would, yeah, I could see that. Like Laravel definitely lends itself to that sort of like, oh, but it's doing so much for me. Now I have to do a little bit of work because I messed up a little bit. Let me just undo. And I guess like an undo command would be nice then. Okay, I think this is correct, but let's see. The tweets has it. So let's go to the tweets. Create tweets. Foreign user ID references. Oh, references on. Okay, that's what it. References ID on users. That's what I was missing. Okay, so we need to know who wrote the comment. We need the comment itself. Yeah, I guess. Oh, right, we're doing string 25. Because our Twitter clone is awesome. Rails has a destroy that undoes generate. Ooh, maybe there's something similar. That would be really interesting. Ooh, look at that. I can't run Artisan except when I'm in the base. That's really interesting. Okay, let's. I'm not seeing anything by default, and I didn't see anything when I did like help make migration or help make model. So I don't think they have it. That would be really interesting idea to sort of add in though. Okay, so user ID, the string, and the tweet ID. Okay, so user ID, so we know who's writing the comment. The text itself, which just like the Twitter clone, we're going to limit to 25 characters. Although you'll notice that it's not limited right now, but that's because we're using SQLite, which doesn't really care about character limitations. And the tweet ID, so we know what tweet to put it on. And I think that's all we need. So let's Let's migrate this. Oh, what did I do wrong? Create comments not found. I haven't seen that one yet. Wait, do I need the model for it? Oh, create comment. Okay, so I need to change that too. There we go. Let's also add the model for it. Okay, so that gives us the model. Or, so, yeah, it gives us the model for the migration. We should now be able to add something in there for it. Okay, so we have that. Now, before I put these in here, this is the new cool thing that I learned last week. So if we go to the model, we can, I think this needs to be public, and then it's just gonna be a function. And then, so this is gonna be a comment, so we want to get the tweet for it. I don't think we put anything in there, and then we say, oh, I think it's like this. I need to go look at the, where is it? Oh, eloquent orem. It's part of that. Relationships. So in our model, we're going to return this. Okay, that's what it is. So return this. And then each comment has one. So has one. And then we hand it the name of the model. So oh, interesting. Okay, I don't have to do that. I wonder if I'll just do this. Tweet. I think it's tweet. It's tweets. Okay, so behind the scenes, this is actually going to do all the queries for us. So instead of us having to do a join anymore, this takes over and does the join for us. And I have to do this in the on the other side too. So now we're going to go to the so this is the comments. So now we're going to go to the tweets. It has many. It has many comments. And that, I believe, is it. We shouldn't need to do anything crazy anymore from this. So let's create a comment using Tinker, and then we'll attach it to, let's say, this latest tweet. So looking at this, So ID, okay, what do we need? User ID. I don't actually remember what my user ID is. B Pit. Good morning while it's still morning, and welcome to the stream. Select star from users. So Brooks A and B. That's what it is. So ID 1. Then we have the user ID. Okay, so then text. My comment. And then tweet ID. And we looked this one up. This was 17. So then we should be able to save it. And now I should be able to, yes, this is VS Code on Ubuntu 19. Okay, so now I want to do /app tweets, and I think then I can just do this and comments. Or do I have to save it? That's the biggest thing that I've sort of forgotten how to do it. Yeah, I really like VS Code has been getting better and better and faster, and Ubuntu's been getting better and better and faster. So I think it's all good. Is it? So I know it's not : because it's not a static method that we're calling. Maybe I have to assign this. Is it like this? And then oh, I have to do a search, don't I? Okay, hold on. Let's try this. App tweets find, so maybe it's where ID 17, then comments. Comments does not exist on the Eloquent Builder instance. Comments. Okay, so, oh, undefined. So I can't find that. What happens if I do this? Oh, it doesn't necessarily find what I'm looking for. So this is showing let's try the phone. Let's do that. So it'd be app tweets find 17. So if I do that, I get that, and then comments. Null. Okay, so it couldn't find the comment based upon that. What if I do the opposite way? Comment find 1. So there's that one. Tweet is null. Okay, so it couldn't find that. So I guess I didn't do this properly. That would have been so nice if it just worked the way I wanted it to. So I don't think I have to like restart the server, right? Or restart Tinker. It should just work because it found this. Otherwise, if I try to do this and like, oh, okay. I guess we'll just try it. Azizokerem, welcome to the stream. Hello. Oh, hey, look, we got something different. No such column, tweets.comment ID. Okay, so I did need to restart Tinker. Oh, I've got it reverse. Belongs to, that's what I'm supposed to do. So comment belongs to. A tweet has many comments. A comment belongs to one tweet. You have a JPEG file that was generated from Photoshop, and you need to place it on an HTML that has a full print view. So most browsers, I guess like I'm not completely sure what you want. Most browsers have the ability for you to just load up a JPEG, just sort of like set that as the like the only page thing, and then users can print from it. But you may have to use, you want to see, yeah, if you just like open up the JPEG in the browser. So if you like href to the JPEG, that might show it like fully, full resolution in a browser. I've never done that though. So I don't know. Whenever I like to see JPEGs, I just right click and say view image. But yes, that's as much help as I can give, unfortunately. All right, so let's quit out of here and try this again. Hey, here we go. Okay, so app comments find the tweet. So here's the tweet off of the comment. Now, can I go the opposite? So, app tweets find 17. So there's our tweet comments. No such column comments dot tweets ID. Oh, it needs a tweets ID. Oh, okay, hold on. So here, this can't be a tweet ID. It has to be tweets ID because of how I renamed it incorrectly. So, let's create a new migration where we fix that. Actually, this is just the create comments. We can we could roll back once and then recreate this. That's what we're going to do. So let's undo this. All right, so we roll back the create comments. Now this needs to be tweets ID. And then we're going to migrate forward again. Comments already exist. Oh, I'm probably going to need to, let's just do a complete fresh. So let me remember how that does. PHP artisan help migrate. It's not force. Oh, the seed. So I could rerun the seeds too at that time. Oh, what was? I thought there was a special way that we can get all of it to run like from the base. And I thought that was part of migrate. Let me just do migrate fresh. That's what it is. Okay. Okay, so PHP artisan migrate fresh -- seed. That's what we're going to do. Or not. Okay, so it dropped all the tables. It migrated forward. Integrity constraint violation foreign key. SQL insert into tweets, user ID text, updated. Okay, so this is for the comments. Oh, is it into tweets? That's actually the tweets one, okay. Foreign key constraint failed. Okay. What did I do wrong here? The only thing that we added here was this comment. So tweets ID on tweets is super unhappy. If we take a look at the tweets, here's create tweets. Oh, I guess it could also be the user ID. Oh, my user ID requires us to have the user logged in, doesn't it? That's a user created. I guess I should have I need to have a seed. So let's do that. Let's create a new seed. So PHP artisan DB oh, it's going to be make seed. And we're going to call this user seeder. Okay, so this is going to create the user seeder. All we need to do is create one user. We don't really care about that. So we can, I guess, just do this right here. Okay, so what do we need in the user? We need a name. We need an email. I guess A at B works. It passes validation. It needs a timestamp email verified at. But this is nullable, so I'm not going to worry about that. We need a password. Now, if I set the password, if I just like create that, is there a user factory? Would that be better? There is. Oh, okay. This is perfect. I don't know what this password is, like what this hash is. Never mind, it told me right there. It's literally just password. Okay, so I'm just gonna use faker then. That's all I need. So instead of the user seeder being this, let's go take a look at the other seeds. Here's the tweet seed. So we're just gonna do this. Factory. We give it the, okay, so it's going to figure out the factory based upon the name of the model. And we tell it how many to create. So we'll just create one and then create make. So I can just copy this. Paste. So this is going to be user class. We'll create one of them, create make. There we go. And then we need to go to the database seeder. So this dot call, and this needs to be an array. And we're going to call oh, what did I call it? It's user seeder. There we go. Let's try this now. So we're going to do PHP artisan migrate fresh seed. There we go. Drops all the tables, migrates all the tables, seeds the table, seeds the user, and then seeds the tweets. And there we go. I mean, we can essentially do the same thing with comments, but let's like one step at a time, right? What's let's verify things worked. So here's our one user. Here's our 15 tweets. Let's, you know what, just to make this a little bit simpler, let's only have one. We can make a one tweet for right now. Okay, so here's all of our users. all of our tweets, and then we're going to create a comment and attach it to the tweets. So user ID is 1. Then the text. Then the tweets ID. Which is 1. Okay, so theoretically, I can now go in both directions. So I can say and now we get all the comments from the tweets, which is perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. So does this mean I can do this? Tweet equals so tweet okay, so I can now loop through all of the tweets and I have access to all the comments just right there. No extra work, no joins, no manual joins to do. It just works. And the other way should work too. Couldn't find the tweet. Okay. This belongs to app tweets. And where I can find one comment, I can't get the tweets. Belongs to, okay, so that should, has one belongs, is it? Am I not usually allowed to reverse search like that? To join that direction? Maybe that's normal. Or maybe it's just the way that I named everything and it's just not happy with that. If I named you tweets. Belongs to, okay, so that's all correct. Oh, it does. Okay, so the function name has to match the model. That's how it works. Okay. Well, that will be really nice because we want to see comments on a tweet. All right, so we can finally do this. we want to go into a single tweet. So for each of these, here's the tweet text, and then right below that we'll do oh, because we have tweets now, we can do comment. We can like count that. So not necessarily oh, we'll just make this an A or href. There we go. So this will go to a single tweet. So if I do that, come back up here, hit refresh. Here we go. So we can then come to this and then we'll see the single tweet. So let's go to the tweets controller. Display the specified resource, so a single tweet, okay. What is this going to be? It's going to be tweets dot, is it one tweet or show? I'll just do show to match this function. We do need to pass it in the tweets, but we have those right here. I know it's so weird that I named the model plural by accident, so now a singular looks plural, which is not that great. that's not the best thing in the world. Okay, so we have, I guess I could just call this tweet. That would make a lot more sense. Then we need to create a show in there. All right, we know what tweet this is, so let's just we'll just do an h1, and we'll put in tweet name. I can't remember if it was tweet name or tweet text. Let's just do tweet, and we'll see what it is. View may not found. Oh. Layouts main. It's layouts main. Nothing. So tweet didn't come through here. That's a little bit sad. If I do, well, I know it's this one because it's in the h1 tag. Let's see what we got here. Nothing. Okay, so it didn't come in. It didn't find it automatically. That's a little bit sad. Let's bring in the ID. Okay, so we at least have that. So I can do a find based upon that. This is a little bit sad that it didn't pull this in properly. I don't know why it's not worked for me. I must be doing something wrong. It was working for like some other apps that I was taking a look at. I don't know what I did. Which means we don't even need this at all because we're going to have to find it on our own. All right, so you still work. Okay. Pollux, hello, welcome back. It has been a long time. I know I haven't been doing my super early morning streams recently. I do want to get back into them again, though. I was injured because I had an accident and ended up getting a concussion, which prevented me from programming or looking at computers or doing anything else for a while. So that's where I was, unfortunately. But I am healed. I am back, and I am starting a new job next week. Yeah, a concussion. It sucked. I don't know if you've ever had a concussion, but it affects different people differently. For me, it made it so that when I was trying to think logically or look at screens or do anything mentally, I just got a headache and then was unable to like concentrate or really do much. Not a road accident. It was kind of like one of those really. It feels more silly after the fact. It was one of those things where I got up, I stood up, and I was dehydrated, and all the blood rushed from my head down to my feet. I thought it was something else that was happening, and so I was going to like drink some water and try to feel a little bit better, and I ended up blacking out, and I fell from a full standing position, and then hit the back of my head on a bookshelf. So that was really bad. So we're gonna put the ID in here, and that's gonna give us the tweet. Now we can do that. Yeah, I was at home at the time. In fact, I was in this very room where it happened. Luckily, my wife was here, and so she was able to take care of me. Went to the hospital. There we go. Take a look at this. Here's our text. So we're going to put the text as the title here. So there's our tweet. And then I want all the comments down below. Thank you. I want all the comments down below. And that can just be another set of another list, essentially, or really a for each, right? Because I'm curious, what is going to happen? Let's just try a for each here. So this is going to be tweet comments as comment, and then I'm going to want a div. We can put an HR on each side. So HR comment and then by who it is. You know, I'm going to need to do the same thing with comment also, where I'm going to have like the user, so I can just grab the user that way too. Let's do the comment first, then we'll do the eloquent relationship with the users. So then we'll do a paragraph tag, comment. I think I put this as text also. All right, let's see. Undefined variable. What was the undefined variable? Undefined variable tweet. Well, here's tweet. Like, it's literally defined here. Is it somewhere else? Index.php. Index.php. You're the one who is upset? Tweet name. Okay, hold on. Let's refresh you. I come into here and then, so it's the single one. So it is this show. Oh, wait a second. I'm on index. I wrote this in the wrong one. Hold on. I shouldn't. Where? I got into the wrong. All right. Hold on. I need to undo all the changes I did to index. Save you. Go back to show. This is where it was supposed to be. How did I do that? Okay. Undefined variable tweet. You're still screwed up. What did I do? Okay, so tweets.php. That's fine, that's fine. This is show. Tweets.show, okay. Migration, database, the seeds, the seeder. Okay, show blade. On line 6 is a typo. Oh, teat instead of, oh, yo-yo ma. Thank you very much for that. There we go. That's the problem. Did it actually say teat? I misread it here and I misread it here. There we go. And here's our new comment. So thank you very much for Yo-Yo Ma. Let's. Oh, you know what? I wonder. I installed this thing, and I don't know if I ever. Did I ever install it here? No. Okay. It might have been on something else. I remember that there's a extension for VS Code that you can connect to Twitch, and then it allows you all to highlight lines in Twitch for me. But I don't think I actually have that installed on this computer here. Which that would probably be a lot of fun to use. So I will look into that for next time. But until then, Thank you very much for that. That is awesome. Let's now get the by in here. So we're going to have a, so it's going to be on the comment. So we have this tweet, public function and user. The model is user. So return this belong. Is it a belongs to? It is a belongs to. Okay, so we do that, and then we go to user. And then this is going to be comment. I guess comments. Has many joys us. Hello, welcome to the stream. All right, so has many comments. A user has many comments. A comment has one user, or belongs to a user. So in show now, I should be able to say comment by this, and then maybe we can like put right above here. We can do something like this. Name. Look at that. Don't have to do any joins, just write a couple functions, and bam, we got the username just like that. That's the power of an ORM for us. So now we have all these comments. So let's go in, wrong one. So as a visitor, I want to see comments on a tweet. So we have that now. As a tweeter, let's save this all. Let's see. Can view all comments on a tweet. Okay. As a tweeter, I want to add a comment to a tweet. So we're going to want a form to add a comment for this. But we can put that we can put the form right here to sort of add comment. Probably right down below this. So I keep on clicking on the wrong one. Okay, so this is going to be in the show blade. Right below in here, we can have a an H2 add. You know what? We don't even need it to be necessarily that. We can just have a form. I don't want to do that. Form. Okay, so action. It'll be a post. So this is just adding a comment, right? First thing, we'll just have a label. You know, and because we're having such a limited comment for this, a text, just an input is fine. I think it's what, max length? It's 25. Name equals, this will just be a comment. I guess we want to name this as the same thing that is in the database, which I think is text. Yeah, it's comment text. The idea is comment. I think that's everything. Label, come on. There you go. Here's our form for this. We're going to add a comment. And then we show all the comments down here. Now, of course, if I add this, nothing happens right now because we don't have that route. So we need to create a controller for the comments, and it's going to be a very basic one. We're pretty much only going to have the post for this. Okay, so we're gonna have a controller. We're not gonna connect a model or anything. It's just gonna be make controller comment controller. So we're gonna create a public function store. I guess we'll bring in the request from this. And then we need to return the redirect, but for the most part, all we're gonna do is store this into the comments. Use app comment. I guess the first thing is we can validate this. So new equals request validate the text is going to be required, and it's going to be a max of 25. I think that's how to do it. Let's go verify. It's not in there. It's in basics validation. Here it is. Yeah, so, max colon. Then I can do but it's not going to be quite that simple, is it? So I don't actually need to store this. We'll just validate it. All right, what do we need? We need the user ID. So we have access to that off of the auth. I always forget. There's one. I just come back here and find where these are, where these facades are, and then I'll grab it from that. Katoli, hey, welcome back. It is going well. I am back on my feet, so to say, and I'm able to program again. I've got a new job that I'm starting next week, and that's what sort of these streams are: is get myself used to PHP and Laravel, because that's what I'm doing. But thanks for stopping by. It's awesome to have you and everybody else who's coming back. Okay, so what did I need? User ID. User ID is going to be auth ID. The text. Tweets ID. And this is going to be. Ooh, do I have that? I don't think I added the tweets ID to this, did I? So when I send this over, I have to also send in the tweets ID, and I think so. I can send that in the action right here. I think there was also another way to do that. Oh, I thought there was a crazy way of sending data. I don't think it's in here though. It's loops. Oh wait, there's an URL. There's a special URL thing that I could do. I think. Where was that? I think I could just do URL here. No. URL generation. URLs, that's what it was. Okay, I don't think it's anything crazy like that. Okay, so it's not, it might not be this. I thought there was something where I can say, okay, generate a URL, and then it would auto put in the little question mark, doing like putting the data into the route parameters, which is, I know, really easy, but this is different. The route helper may also be used to generate URLs for routes with multiple parameters. I don't think that's what I want exactly, because I don't know what this is. Yeah, and it's not going to exactly where I need to go. So I'm not going to worry about it. Let's just do it the way we know how to do it. So form action comments. We're going to do question mark. So comments question mark tweet ID or tweet ID. We can do tweet ID equals I guess it's just tweet ID. That's easy. Okay, so let's see if we go to the right place. Come back to here. Hit, oh, nope. Refresh, add new comment. And it's going to tweet ID 1. Okay, so perfect. Then we're going to come back to here. And this is going to be request query tweet ID, I think. So I think that works. I don't know if I can validate off of the body, which would be another way of doing like a hidden form field. I just want to avoid doing that if I can. So if I save that in, the tweets ID will now be this. I'll probably get an error if it doesn't work. I can also just DD this. Oh, of course, before I do that, I have to actually create the route. So this is going to be the comment controller store. Uh, 419 because we forgot in the form to do the CSRF. Resubmit. Okay, I need to. Undefined property. It doesn't like that. So request query is not there. The post data, get data, tweet ID. So it is there. Wait, can I just do tweet ID off of that? Yeah, that works. That's all I need. Wait, so can I do this? Tweet ID required. can I say number? Okay. So if I don't send the tweet ID, if I say like send tweet IDs, I need to not have the DD in here more. Oh, validate number does not exist. Here's the validation rules. I need something numeric, number, numeric. Undefined property, tweet ID. Oh, and then we have to add user ID, text, and tweets ID to mass assignment on comment. I think it worked. Well, let's see. Another comment. Okay, so that worked, which unfortunately means the validation did not work. We should, in the comments controller, after we create this, right, we're going to tweets. Oh, I need to, this is where I need to create the URL, isn't it? Because I can't, like there's no plus operator or anything. So is it? Oh wait, no, it's simple. I forgot. Double quotes allow me to do that. So return redirect to slash tweet double quotes to slash tweets slash dollar tweets ID. I guess it's gonna be dollar request tweet ID. Oh, you know what? I wonder if it worked because I didn't refresh this properly. So unique comment. There we go. It crashes because I don't have the proper thing on it. Because it's not tweet IDs, it's tweet ID. Oh wait, no. Expected semicolon. doesn't work because the validation failed. So that's kind of what we wanted to see here. So then we will add that in here. So here's our form. Right underneath here, we're going to do a if errors has, not has, is it any? Oh wait, so the error directive will do all that for me? Well, that's nice. So I could just do this. Right, because this is just going to be under, this is just going to be under the text, right? So type text. I guess it auto creates the message for me here in this case. Okay, so there's that. The other one was I want to just show the error up here. It should never show to anybody else because this is automatically coming in, but I just want to sort of see it in action. Although I guess the easiest thing to do would be repair this, so fix that. I'll come back to here, refresh. We'll just do a really, right, it won't let me do it because I have max length. Let's do like max length of 26. Okay, so this should be too many characters. We'll send this in. The text may not be greater than 25 characters. So back to 25, save, add comment. Oh, I didn't refresh. And there it is. It shows up now. So perfect. That's kind of what we wanted, which means I can comment on a tweet. I can add a comment to a tweet. All right, so last two. I want to be able to update my tweet in case I misspelled it. So what that means is that we go to tweets. So home, go find the tweets. Oh, this isn't updated here. What happened to that? Oh, right, because I totally screwed up my my index. So index.blade, this was going to be an A. Now that works. Okay, so now I can come into the single tweet and I want to edit it, so we can just have a I don't know, like a button. If you're the owner of this tweet, then you can write it. So we're going to go to show again. Oh, and I forgot I wanted to update this. So logged in users can add. All right. So now that we have that new stuff, we want to edit the tweet, which means we need to have an edit form. So we just need a we need the ability to just like an edit button. So I'm thinking like right after this, we'll just have a normal little edit button down here, but only if you're the tweet, if you're the owner of the tweet. So if so we have access to the auth, right? So if auth ID is equal to the tweet ID. Okay, so the tweet is associated with with an owner, right? Is it? It's a good question. Did we put that in the migration? Nope, that's wrong. We did user ID here. Okay, so perfect. We need to add these in here, because what we want to do is say something like this. So if the tweet user ID, that's what I want. If the tweet user ID, so if these are the same, then we want to display a div that has a actually I could just do an ahref to slash, how's it gonna go, slash tweets slash tweet ID slash edit. Edit tweet. Now this won't work here. I will crash because we don't have this method on tweets here. So let's go to user. Tweets. This. All right. A tweet, a user has many. So has many. Has many tweets. Tweets. Belongs to, a tweet belongs to a single user. Okay, so that should work now. Oh, but it, okay, so here it is, edit tweet right there. No, don't translate. So there we go. It shows if we go to a tweet we don't belong to, then we won't be able to see this. But now we can see that. So when we edit the tweet, we're going to get a, well, it doesn't exist yet. So we're going to create a edit tweet form, which I think should look exactly like the create tweet form. Where is that? Resources, tweets, create. Just to be kind of lazy here, I'm going to duplicate. Oh, that doesn't have that. All right. So copy. Okay, so this is going to be an edit blade.php. Okay, so this is pretty much going to be the same here. We're going to just edit tweet. Action is, we're going to do a post here, but we're going to method override. I think that's what it is. Yeah, it's that, and we'll just do a put, so a complete override here. So what do you want to tweet? So this can just be, this could be so change the tweet to. So here's the tweet text, that's fine. Text, if errors has, okay, so this is all fine here. For each errors, we're gonna put those in here and then add, so then edit tweet, and then where's our text area. So I think really this can be an input. Type value so we're going to have this as the tweet text. I think that's going to be it. So if I'm going to save this, and then we're going to go to the tweets controller. Here's the show the form. So we're going to need to get the tweets. Currently, if we return tweets, it's going to be nothing, is it? Just empty. This has, yeah. If I do ID, what do we get? Okay, so it finds it here properly. It's just not getting it the way we want to. So tweet equals we can return this to make sure we have it. Here it is, the tweet we want to edit. So we're going to return view tweets dot edit tweet. Save, and here we go. Edit tweet. What do you want to change the tweet to? Here this is. We can now change this text, so a real tweet. Now, of course, if we hit the edit button, the put method is not supported. Really? Did I not send it to the right place? Oh, I bet I didn't. Edit. This needs to go to form action / tweets / tweet ID. like that. So save, refresh. We'll just go down to that. Of course, nothing happens because we need to go back to the controller. And here is the update function that will happen. So out of curiosity, return tweets. What do we have here? Nothing. Just absolutely nothing. Because it's not finding the tweets for us. So I need to get the ID. I'm getting that, so that's fine. And then we have the request, which has the body of the data in it. So yeah, so that has our token, it has the method put, and of course the text, which is what we're really interested in. So let's begin by we're going to first validate this. So okay, so we validated the text, then we need to get, find the actual. So we'll now do tweet equals tweets. What am I doing right now? So what I'm doing is I'm learning PHP and Laravel. So I'm sort of going through and I'm creating a unstyled Twitter clone, just sort of play around with database design, play around with the ORM and like sort of everything working on. So what I'm trying to do is the update route for it. So I'm able to get the updated text being sent in the body. I'm validating that. And now I need to get the object from the database, update it, and send that in. And you know what? I just realized I don't need to like grab it. I just need to say tweets, and then I think it's update. Let's go take a look at their database stuff. Their ORM is actually really nice. Basically there's not much we need to do to update things. So mutators. So I don't need an accessor, I need a mutator. So set first name value. But I don't think I need to, yeah, then I would need to save it. Okay, this looks like it might be really nice. So instead of doing I guess the idea is that because I have a full ORM at my beck and call here, I don't want to do any queries here. So I don't want to like do something like tweet update. I want to actually grab the tweet. And I know this is going to take a little bit longer. This is going to be less efficient, but it's more readable. So tweets find, I'm going to throw the ID into that. So now we have the tweet. And then the idea is that I just want to say tweet text is going to be equal to, is that how it works? Yeah, tweet text is now going to be equal to request text. And then we're going to save. Like that. And then finally, we'll return redirect to slash tweets slash ID, which of course these can be double quotes. Okay, now in order for this to work, we need to have this text on here, which is first underscore name. Okay, so I bet so they're doing a little bit of magic here, but I bet that it's based upon the name that I set this. So it's going to be like the cap. So I need the set, then Pascal case of the attribute that I'm doing, and then the word attribute. I'm betting that's what I need here in order for it to work perfectly. So come here to tweets. So it's going to be set text attribute. We're going to get the new text. And then we're just going to say this attributes text equals, and then I'm just going to put the value in like that. So if we save that, then theoretically this should just work. That's the theory. So refresh this semicolon problem. What file? Not in here. Probably not in there. Probably in here. Right here. That return. That's the Rust kicking me in where I don't need that last semicolon in for the return. Okay, so here we go. We're just going to say updated tweet, hit return. None of these are updated tweet. Oh, wait, no, here it is, updated tweet. There we go. So if I do edit tweet again, updated tweet again, there it is. So it just works. So now we can go to the README and we can now update the tweet. So tweeters can update their tweets. Okay, last one. As a tweeter, I want to delete my tweet. Okay, so this is going to be pretty simple. We're just going to have a button next to each tweet, probably right next to edit tweet, that is just going to delete the tweet and it's going to be gone from the database forever. And then that will be it. That will be the end of this entire thing, and I'll be able to move on to some fun stuff later. So let's go ahead and we're going to start with the show blade. We're going to put in the button. So because I'm not doing any JavaScript on the front end here, we're going to do another form for this. So here's the add. Where are we? This is the form, updated tweet. So here's the edit tweet. We're going to do another one right here. We're going to have to do a form action equals, so slash tweets slash tweet ID. Oh, no, not that. Method equals post form. All right, so CSRV and method is now going to be delete. Am I going to be doing more projects like this? Probably. I am definitely going to be doing more projects. I'm working on figuring out like what projects I want to work on. I'm going to be doing PHP stuff and Laravel and Vue until I feel comfortable with it enough that I'm like, ready, don't necessarily need to do the spend the streaming time anymore on that. And then at that point in time, I'll probably move back to Rust for the streaming. But until then, I have no idea how long that will take. Are you a fan of PHP and Laravel, or are you more of a Rust person? There you go, our delete tweet button. Of course, this doesn't do anything, but it does send, it sends us over to it. So what do we need to do? This actually sends the delete, so we need to go to the tweets controller. Here's the remove, destroy. We're going to do a true delete here. So this tweets, it's never working. It's not doing what we want. So we're going to have to grab the tweet and delete it. Yeah, that's what we're going to have to do. So tweets, oh, we do have access to the ID though. I think it's just delete based upon the ID. So let's see if I got that right or if it's totally wrong. So redirect, delete, nothing. Okay. Oh, should not be called statically on that. So it's actually where like that. There you go, and we have no tweets. So now we can write a tweet. New tweet. Here's the new tweet. We can come into it. We can delete it, and everything is good. So that was the end of this. Save. And let's put this all up in here. Tweets can be deleted. All right. You prefer Node with Express, but it does have its own points. Yes. I'm finding, so last time I touched PHP before, like, this more modern exploration into it, I used PHP when it was version 4, which was not the best of experiences when creating web applications. In more modern times, PHP seems to be a much better language, although I've been doing a lot more functional programming recently, so everything needs to be, lots of classes, and Laravel is a little bit like, I don't know how much I like it because of that. But at the same time, Laravel does abstract so much away from what you need to do that it just allows you to get, it's a workhorse. Like that's kind of what I feel that PHP with Laravel is. It's just a workhorse. It lets you get what you need done for work really fast, gets out of your way. And I really like that because then I don't have to like spend too much time developing stuff. Now, Rust, on the other hand, I enjoy just being in the Rust ecosystem. So it not doing too much for me isn't that big of a problem in my mind because I just love doing those things anyways. So that's sort of like how I feel about PHP. Node with Express doesn't do too much to either. So as long as we like JavaScript, which I do, then that's also an okay thing. Rust is just adorable. Yeah, it's adorable, and also won't let you do anything bad because it's very strict. But that's a good thing about it, right? All right. With this, let me show you where all this code has been going because I just been setting it up to GitHub. Where did I go? Twitter clone. Here it is. So I will share this URL with you all. Rust is a helicopter parent. Oh yeah, I could see that. What operating system am I using? This is Ubuntu 19. So this is the URL for where the code that I just wrote is. I don't know why it didn't accept any of these X's that I sent on up, but oh wait, I know why, because they were in here. That's where they are. I don't know why it didn't accept any of these X's because I had those. Oh wait, I know why. Upload. That was the problem. So you can go and take a look at this. I cannot promise that this is the perfect, best practice way to do it because I am learning. I haven't gone through all of the Laracasts, which I think do best practices, nor have I started my job in which I would be able to have a mentor of someone who does this for a living for the last 5 years or so. So with that, a big giant caveat, I'm going to next time we're going to choose a different project, probably something more real, and then start programming it there. Thank you, Mixedy Exodus. I'm just going to call you Exodus. Do I think that a Raspberry Pi 3 is powerful enough to host a home server for the server of my projects? It depends upon the projects. I would say most likely yes, it is. I actually have... All right, what does this say? No, of course not. The box doesn't say anything. Maybe this does. Oh, this is a camera. That's why. Oh, I don't have the box anymore. I just have the Raspberry Pi. I think it's powerful enough to do quite a bit of things. I know some people that were running full AI projects off of their Raspberry Pi, not necessarily a cryptocurrency miner, but you can run an AI to run run all of your house automation tasks off of a single Raspberry Pi. Yeah, my thought is, so I have this Raspberry Pi. I also it's attached to a breadboard. That's not what I want to grab out right now. But so I got this camera a while back, and it's apparently a dark vision camera. I think it's just the Raspberry Pi camera here. I want to attach it to a Raspberry Pi and put it out in the front to watch our packages as they come in. So if anybody steals them, at least I can see that. But that's pretty much just what it looks like. So that'll be a future project. I want to also build that in Rust because that would also be a lot of fun. Attach a flamethrower. I don't think those are quite legal over here right now. Also, I don't have a flamethrower, so. Or are you suggesting to Katali? Yeah, I don't know. Wherever you are, maybe it's legal to attach a flamethrower to a Raspberry Pi and let it roam around your house. If you do that, let us know. Okay, so with that, it's 1:33. I've been streaming for about 2 hours. I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go grab lunch. I don't have a stream schedule up right now, but that's because this week is sort of a weird week before the job starts. Next week, I'm planning on doing streaming on Monday, Wednesday, Friday in the morning around 6:45 in the morning Mountain Time. But keep an eye on Twitter for when I actually announce that schedule and do that. This week, I am probably going to stream every day, but just randomly throughout the day and not necessarily any specific time. So with that, I will switch over to the ending screen and I will see you next time, whenever that is. Have a great rest of your day, and thank you everybody for stopping by.